Hello, welcome to ashertufts.info. Today we're going to be looking at how to set up the Google Analytics application and install Google Analytics on our website so we can track the data. First off, we'll head over to Google, and in the search box of Google we're going to type in the Analytics. Top site there is the Google Analytics official website. Click through to there, and over on your right you're going to see Access Analytics. Here we need to sign in with the Google account that we created in the last video. So we created the Gmail account, and you'll need that email address along with the password to sign into Google Analytics. So as we can see, because we haven't used Google Analytics before now, the first screen to pop up will allow us to sign up for the Google Analytics application. So just click on this button down on the bottom left there, and we can choose to add a site, which we need to do obviously to track our statistics. Now if you have multiple sites you won't see this window again because you add a site via another button on the dashboard of your Google Analytics. But let's assume that you have not got a site, you have not got more than one site, so initially you'll go through this stage. You need to leave this box here as HTTP, unless you've got the S on the end, which is very unlikely. Which just means that you've got your secure site, maybe it's an e-commerce site. So the website URL, www.ashertufts.info. Account name, this is on your dashboard you'll be able to select which accounts you want to look at. If you've only got the one website, only one will appear, so you may just like to name it Asher Tufts, or obviously whatever your website's called. If you have multiple sites, maybe it's a good idea to use the domain as the account name, and that's what they do by default. Here, just select the country, click continue, contact information, so the previous window was general information for the site, and this is about you. Agree to the terms and conditions. Create new account. Now this code is the piece of code you need to add to your website in order for Google to be able to track visitors and the data going through your website. And it's very important that you add it in the correct area of your website. I'm going to come back to that in a sec. For now we're just going to click finish. Okay, we're now set up with Google Analytics, so I'm just going to go back to Google homepage and walk through the process as if we were going to add a new site, and how we would normally log into Google Analytics, because obviously that was the sign up process and you wouldn't do that again. So go to the Google homepage. To sign into your Google account, you just click on the right hand top corner there, click sign in, and enter the email address and your password. And if you click settings, go down to Google account settings. In this section here, my products, it's going to list all of the stuff that you're signed up for within Google. At the moment, if you've been following my videos, you'll only be signed up for the Google Mail and Analytics, which we've just done. Automatically you'll get the web history and the Google Talk, which is, I believe it's a bit like Skype. I've not used that myself. So to come to your Analytics, you would just click Analytics, and as you can see, it takes us back to the dashboard we were on just a second ago. Now by default it's already added this site because that's the one we used when we signed up. If we were to add a new site, we would simply go add website profile, and we would add the domain here, select the country, click finish, and again we're given this code. Now you need to add this code, as it says, into the HTML of your website, and it's the last thing before the end body tag. Now to show you that, I'm going to go to Notepad. This is a very rough demonstration because your website will have a lot more content than this. Now generally speaking, your website will be set up like this. In the head section you'll have your titles and stuff like that. In the body section of your website will be your main content here. Now it doesn't matter how much content is in there, the very last thing you need to do is add that script and then save the HTML. That enables Google to track the visits coming through your website. Now after you've clicked finish, you'll be taken back to the dashboard and you'll see this status here. Because we've only just added the site, it has no stats for it yet. And if you log back in within a day, sometimes it's a few hours, but generally speaking the next day you'll see this has changed to a green tick, and that's just to state that Google is now tracking your website. I'm just going to delete this domain here, because that was just as an example. Now if you wanted to take this code there we go. If you didn't get the code the first time round, it's just a case of clicking edit on the account you wanted, and then check the status of the tracking, which will give you the code again, so you can copy and paste that into your website. Okay, back to the dashboard. Assuming that we've got traffic here, it's been up for a week, say, and we've got visits coming onto the website, we'll be able to view the report. And at the moment we don't have any traffic because this is a new site, but here you will see peaks in the traffic when we start getting it. We can look at it by the week or by the month or by the day, and at the moment I'm going to leave that video here. I'm going to wait for a short while until we've got some traffic coming through, and then we'll come back and have a look at how we can analyze that data. Okay, thanks for watching.